What?
That ass.
Tracy, you been smoking that shit again?
No, but I did have my ginger mix blend today.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how that gets me.
Yeah, horny as fuck. You know I'm allergic to that shit.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Westy from A-Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections about our differences, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social medias, Twitter and Instagram at A-Connection TV. Now we are talking about the Challenge USA Episode 5, Season 2, entitled Operations Hat Trick. Yeah. Now, when we come back, we have Alyssa from Big Brother moved on to the green team. And then Desi makes a smart move and she moves herself to the blue team. Now, I have to tell y'all something. What was really dope and just like, it was like an exchange of like testosterone in the house. And it was kind of hot. Chris, he won $1 million off Survivor. I don't know. I didn't watch that season. Don't care about Survivor like that. But he won Survivor. Okay, boom. And apparently there were articles written about him, how he shouldn't have won, and so forth and so on. But he did anyway. Okay, boom. He comes in the house because he won his elimination. They tried to throw him in. He's back. He won. So Tyler, sexy Tyler, and Monty, sexy Monty, they manning up against the wall. They real manning. They manning up against the wall. And Chris come out his mouth talking his yin yang. Tyler said, and what's gonna happen? I said, ooh. I said, ooh. Then Chris said, what happened? Then Monty said, and what's gonna happen? I said, ooh. I said, ooh, they manning. They manning. They manning. Where my popcorn at? I wanna, let's see what's fins to go down. Because Tyler don't look like much to me as far as like a scrapper is concerned. Monty can handle himself. I know Monty can handle himself. He can handle himself. But Tyler, I don't know. But the fact that he ain't give no F, and he was like, well, what's going to happen? And Cassidy wants to know who voted for her. And it's found out that, Wes voted for her. I don't understand why this is becoming like a big thing. Like all of a sudden we hear about Cassidy. We didn't hear about Cassidy until the very beginning when she made the team. But now all of a sudden we're hearing about Cassidy. I'm like, oh, she about to be thrown in elimination. You know the formula. When you start seeing somebody and somebody starts telling their story, she talking about her sister passing and overdosing and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, but she about to be in elimination. Wes is feeling bamboozled by his team members, and he was. And he's trying to figure out how he can go about surviving in the game, which is very interesting because these vets don't have the power that they're used to having when they're just playing with people from their shows. You know what I'm saying? And so now they're having to deal with these other people that have played from these other shows, and it's interesting. I always feel like when it comes to the challenge, we need to be seeing challenge veterans in this show. And so the fact that multiple shows are running this game or in this game, the vets don't really have as much power as they used to. I like this kind of dynamic as opposed to the Challenge USA Season 1, where there were no vets at all. I was speaking to one of my actors, Ashanti, and she was like, oh, we should get a whole new cast for a new season of the challenge, like everybody's fresh and new, not from other shows or whatever, but just a fresh, brand new The Challenge cast. And I was like, that would be interesting. I understand why that would be, something new to do. And then the next season, sprinkle in a sprinkle of the vets or something like that. But it should be The Challenge, the newbies or something like that. I don't know. I think that would be cool. I think that would be a cool twist on the game, to get some new blood in the main show. What do y'all think about that? Wes gets naked and decides to try to, win people over, I guess. Show people that he's not this villain. Show people that he can have a good time. Okay, all right. I mean, people are looking at him based on the edit, but it's like, whatever. Everybody knows who you are, Wes. You're Wes. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're Wes. So everybody knows who you are. Getting naked is really not going to do anything, Green team ends up winning. I think having less people actually worked at it as an advantage in this particular challenge. So Cassidy is so worried and so like nervous about this. And in my mind, I'm like, why is she so like nervous after one vote? Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay. Wes ends up speaking to Johnny and Dusty, not understanding why Dusty is in this room or why Dusty is a concern to be spoken to with regarding the longevity of the vets. But, you know, Dusty has his fingers so far up Johnny bananas that I guess he's supposed to be there. I guess. Chris and Cassidy end up getting the boot again. And it's going to be very interesting to see who's gonna be in the competition. We get some narration from fine ass Corey, and I'm just loving it. I love when Corey is on my screens. Then we get the girls going out. Well, everybody goes out, and the girls play Bachelor or whatever the case may be. And the guys have to come up and give their best line to the women to try to see who is the best Bachelor. And then Wes says some corny stuff, some about, you know, the woman's in power, something along the lines he said. I can't remember, whatever. And all the girls are like, oh, Wes. But Cassidy's like, no, I don't want him to win. And he's going to win. Are you going to suck my... I'm like, girl, what? Cassidy's like so upset over Wes. Something has to have been happening that we don't know about for her to have such a hard-on with Wes. Because all of these emotions are coming out of nowhere. And we're not seeing any of this. I'm confused. Josh and Cassidy are flirting with each other, and I just want to throw up because I just want to throw up. Like, I just can't see Josh in a relationship. I just see Josh watching Pornhub all night by himself and using jelly to like yak off. That's all I see. I don't see Josh swooning a woman to come to him and being caught up in. I just don't see it. Although we've seen Josh play around with women before on the show, I'm still not a believer. So it's just not, I don't see her. I don't. Alyssa and Tyler are feeling each other, and I see that. I see Angela being like the boss and everything Angela, and Tyler just being the puppy and wanting to like follow her all around. But with Alyssa, I see Alyssa being submissive to Tyler. I see Tyler being able to be a man in the relationship and still be that puppy, still be that loving, beautiful man. But I see Alyssa and Tyler together more so than I see Angela and Tyler together. Angela is a boss. We've seen her on the show. She is a boss. Tyler can't handle that. Tyler's not the boss. You see what I'm saying? Like, Tyler was on his season yelling and screaming and having Bailey bite her tongue. You know what I'm saying? Angela not doing all of that. Angela's just like, you're going to move. And you're going to ask me, how fast do I need to move? And Angela's like, I want you to move faster than that. You know what I'm saying? But Alyssa ain't winning nothing. Alyssa ain't nobody's boss. Alyssa can be the girl in the relationship with Tyler. So I see them going far. The vets decide to come together and not be on the same accord and to pull votes, to have all the votes go every which way. And they're deciding to pull votes out of a hat, Operation Hat Trick. I'm thinking this is kind of smart, but whatever. They do it, and it works. It works. I like the fact that Bananas put up Fessy, though. I want to see Fessy in there, but not against Corey, though. Tiffany gets 4 votes. Dusty gets 4 votes. Ooh. But Alyssa L gets thrown in. Ooh. Off of 1 vote. Ooh. Damn. The elimination challenge that they had was really intense. It was dope. It required physical. It required endurance. It required smarts. And I wouldn't think Cassidy had any of that, to be honest. I didn't watch Survivor. I don't know. But wow. Chris gets to go back up. He's not playing. But Cassidy is playing. And Cassidy's playing against Alyssa. Cassidy wins against Alyssa. Alyssa always seems to fall short during these eliminations, right? Aw. She's about to be the new Anissa. Aw. But like, damn, like, well, no, because Anissa would win. At least she would win. At least Anissa will win the challenges before she busts her kneecap or, you know, sprain an ankle or roll. Because she rolled her ankle by walking on the ground. Lord Jesus. But Cassidy wins, and I'm shocked. I am shocked that Cassidy wins. And I'm like, oh well. Now, what was the gotcha is when TJ said, Alyssa, there has to be a loser. And unfortunately, it's you. I was like, damn. Like, damn. Did he really say? He did. He said that. He did. He said that. Cassidy decides to stay with the blue team. And yeah. Do we care? Do we not care? What's going to happen next week? I'm ready to find out. Leave your comments below and let me know what you thought about this particular episode of the Challenge USA Season 2, Operations Hat Trick. Deuces.